Hello! Welcome to the second interview where here we have Alex. Unfortunately, this time Alex will not be speaking as he hasn't voice revealed yet, but I will be reading out his messages. Do you have anything to say? He says, "Hi, it's nice to be here. I'm glad to have you." He said that he's talked in Spanish. I don't know Spanish, but it's okay. It's okay. I guess I should ask the first question. All right. First question. How long would you say you've played Piggy for? He said that he's played for 5 years. So yeah, you joined when Gallery came out. Yeah, I joined around that time as well. I think I joined exactly like a week after Forest released. So we joined pretty close. Yeah, yeah, true. Even though you didn't play too much. Yeah. I guess next question. I've seen your game, an interactive Piggy RP. How did you come up with the idea for it? You just told one day to Nico that we should do a Piggy RP? And he was like, yeah, sure. That's like how most games start out. You just like that's how all of my games start out. I've just like been like, huh, I should make a game. The first version was how different though, like how different. The UI was way simpler. I could imagine that. Like I remember APRP, the game started out like it didn't have the menu, I remember. It just had morphs that you could morph into. Yeah. Third question. What drink would you like during this interview? If you notice, I have a drink sitting next to me. What drink would you like? A Sprite? That's the exact same thing Spy asked for. Alright. I'll get you that right away. Alright, I've got your drink here. Here's your drink. If I still find it so funny that you and Spy asked for the same thing. Alright. Alright, next question. How did you react when Minitoon and Moon played an interactive Piggy RP? You were shocked? I could imagine having the person who inspired your game, Nico, and you couldn't believe it. I again, like, when I first saw the video that they played it, I freaked out. Yeah, I could imagine so many, I could imagine like around like 50 or so people, because it's Minitoon who played the game, and like, yeah, true. Like I could imagine a ton of people playing, like DMing you after it. The game wasn't even too popular at the time. Yeah, that's just what happens. Like on the Mini Moon channel, whenever they play like an underrated Piggy game, it almost like the visits skyrocket the next day just because they played it. Like yeah, it doesn't do too much, but it's just like the community eventually just like bombs your game with visits, and it goes crazy. I could imagine. I've never had it happen myself, but I could imagine how crazy the game went after. I guess next question. What are your plans for the future of an interactive Piggy RP? You're currently working on a revamp update. That sounds cool. I mean, the game is already really good, well made as it is. Okay. 3 parts, okay. More minigames. Ooh. More minigames sounds really good for a game like that. Especially because the whole... How is a ranked mode supposed to work? Oh, okay, I get it. Like RB Battle Season 3. Okay, I see. And point mod. Yeah. I understand. Alright, I guess next question. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff planned. Yeah, I can think of a bunch of stuff. Like there's still a ton of stuff that you guys still need to add. So, yeah, I could see that. All right, next question. It's a little bit of an off-topic question. How many Piggy tokens as of now do you have? $92K. That's more than me. $92K is wild. I was not expecting that. That's like an absurd amount. Yeah, they do really need to add a way to spend them. You don't really have like any way to spend them. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Okay, so... How did you become famous? You wouldn't say you're famous? I mean... You kind of are, though, considering the fact that your game is, like, gaining on APRP. Started doing fan games in 2021. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that era. Piggy, like, Tussy Games played them. Yeah, I remember that as well. I remember when I first saw, like, videos from your game, I knew, like, eventually, because your games were really high quality for the time, but... I knew that eventually they would gain popularity. Alright. Next question. What was your reaction when Moon and Minitoon sent you a friend request? You were shocked. Yeah, I could see that. The person who literally inspired your game sending you a friend request. Minitoon, you accepted it a few days ago. Yeah, like, having the person who completely inspired your game send you a friend request, it was crazy. Moon needed help with the interactive Piggy RP badges. Yeah, I could see that as well. I mean, the only reason I was able to do them was because I had help from somebody, but yeah, your dream came true. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, next question. This is the last question. Do you have any plans for future games besides an interactive Piggy RP? Yes. Okay. At least we now have like a secured answer. You were planning an original game story? Ooh, that sounds really like that actually sounds like really cool for something that for like coming from the guy who made an interactive Piggy OP. Yeah. About Piggy fan games? Ooh. Not really. Oh. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I remember that. I remember Stylized series. Yeah, I feel like you're better off making... This will be your last Piggy... Aw, that's sad. This will be your last Piggy project. That's sad. But I mean, you did do a lot for the community, so yeah. You still could contribute to other Piggy fan games, yeah. Alright, but thank you for coming onto my show. I guess this is the end now. Thank you again for coming on to this and having the little interview with me. But I'm going to go now, so bye. You hope you can return anytime? I hope so.